So in today's video, we are going to create a PayPal account. Guys, a lot of you have been asking me, King Obinnar, I want to create a PayPal account. How do I go about it? Watch this video, because at the end of this video, I'm going to show you my own way of creating PayPal account that actually lasts for long. I have actually been creating PayPal account. I have created over 100 PayPal accounts. Some have been terminated. Many of them are still working, and I've gained so many experience while creating PayPal, while using PayPal. So watch this video and get my knowledge. So the first thing you need to know is if you're from a country that PayPal is not, like if you're in a restricted country where you can't create a PayPal business account that receives and sends money, then this video is actually the best way to do it. So one way to do it is actually going to a country PayPal, or going to a PayPal country where you can actually create a PayPal account. So if I go to paypal.com from a Nigerian link, I can't be able to create a business account. But as you can see here, right here, I have this Iceland PayPal. So this is paypal.com/is/home. So that means this PayPal is coming from, or this link is coming from, the Iceland link, and this actually gives us the capability of creating both a personal business PayPal account and a business or a small business PayPal account. Now, one thing you need to know is, for those of you that have been creating PayPal accounts in the US, UK, UAE, just know that those countries are high concentrated country. What I mean is, PayPal actually have a lot of people there. So I mean, there's a lot of traffic from that side. So you want to create PayPal account that from a site or from a link that is not so saturated. So that means you can actually create the PayPal using that, enter PayPal using that link, and it will be normal. So that is why I chose Iceland, because it's not so saturated. Another one you can use is actually using Bulgaria. So you would say paypal.com/bg/home, and it's going to take you to the link. Now, once you have gotten to this page, which is this is the Iceland link we're going to be using today, right? All we need to do, we want to create a business PayPal account that will actually enable us to send and receive payments. So I'm going to click on small business. Once I click on the business, we can now go ahead to sign up, right? So we can actually sign up for a PayPal business account. So right here now, we are going to enter all of this information. Now, one thing I need you to know is the information you are going to be entering has to be correct. So we entered using the Iceland link, but the information we are going to be providing has to be from our own country. It has to be correct, so that when you're going to be doing your verification, it's easy for you to do verification. So even if they terminate your account, try it again. Or don't worry, I'm going to show you best things to do for the account not to get terminated, because I've created more than 100 PayPal, so I already know some of these things. So once you selected business, just click on continue, and then you come over. It's going to take you to the onboarding process. So right here is where you enter details. Okay, so now what we need to do is enter all these details. So in first name, I'm just going to say this is my first name. Last name, let me just say this is my last name, and we're gonna enter phone number. Now, as you can see, it's bringing this Iceland country code number, but we want to change this. So I'm from Nigeria, so I'm going to change mine to Nigeria. Now, depending on the country where you're from, India, whichever country, you can actually change yours just to match, right? So you want to select the one that works. So right now we're going to enter number, so I'm just going to enter one of my numbers. So so we're going to use this number for verification. So email address, we're going to enter our email address. Then password, I'm going to use a password. Wait, let me generate a password. Please, I'm going to enter a password. So you guys, I'm going to pause this video to get a password and come back. So now I've entered the password, so let's continue. So we are filling all these details. Okay, so I've entered our name, first name, last name, phone number, email address, and password. And then once we've entered all the details, we just click on agree and create account. So PayPal is going to go through the process. So guys, this is the next step, right? So it's going to bring you straight down here now. So what you need to do is now to actually follow the next steps, right? It says here, hi Kingsley, see what we offer businesses like yours. Answer 4 quick questions to see your business tools and options. So you need to like go through the step. Don't skip it, okay? Please go through the step. It's very important so that your paper is good. So they know exactly what you want to use the account for. So right now we need to select something. So it says here, what do you plan to sell? So even if you're planning to sell physical products, I'll urge you not to select physical products because there's a lot of things involved like inventory, shipping, and you don't want to go through all this. So we just want a PayPal account. So like software, music, digital products, you can select this, or consulting services, you can select this. This two is okay, right? So digital and consulting is okay. Then you can even just remove this digital and leave it as services. So if they ask the kind of services, you just tell them consulting services. But I'm going to select this digital product as well. I think so because we can actually have the transaction where we can actually tell them we sold maybe an ebook or something from a platform like Gumroad or Payhip, So just these two is okay, right? So we just click on next. And now it's going to ask us, where do you sell? So I'm going to say I sell on social media. This is okay, right? If you have a website, you can select, but social media is okay. We just want to make sure we keep this thing as simple as possible. The more sophisticated you make it, the more you're going to compromise your paper because they might ask you for some documents you might not have. So we're going to continue now. Then the next thing we need to do is, how do you plan to accept payment? So we just say payment link and invoicing, right? This two is okay, or you can even just leave as invoice, but I'm going to select this two. Okay, so I'm just going to click on next. What payment options do you plan to offer? So we just say one-time payment. One-time payment for now, just leave it at that, right? You can actually change all of these things when your account is finally okay. So I'm just going to continue. And now here are some options for you, Kingsley. Check out invoicing payment link. This one I'll just say let me say invoicing. Yes, let me say invoicing, or let me say payment link. Okay, I'm just click on next, and it's going to take us to the next step, right? Let's see exactly where it takes us to right now. So we've actually entered a lot of information. Before we start, which describes you best? This helps you get the right tax form later. So I'm just going to say so for me, right, I have a business, right? I have a US business, but I don't want to link that with this paper because I'm just creating this first tutorial. But who knows, later on in the future I might decide to do that. But I'm just going to say individual for people who just sell, right? And if I'm going to select business type now, it says individual. But if I select this right now, maybe I'm going to select business type. But let me see this individual, right? Didn't allow us. Okay, didn't allow us to select. So if I say business and I select business type, what type of business do we have? Partnership, private corporation. I mean, you can go with all these things, but to avoid issues, right, I'm just going to use individual. I don't want any issues. Okay, individual is okay, but this sole trader is also okay if you're going to be using business, right? Sole trader is nice, but let me leave it at individual. This is the safest I can go, right? So I'm going to click on continue or next, and then now brings us here. Fill in the basics. Kingsley, we securely store all the information you share. So right now we need to enter all of these important details, right? We need to enter our date of birth, nationality. As you can see, nationality is still showing Bulgaria. I can decide to change that right here, but we can't change it right here, so we'll just leave it. Okay, and then we need to fill in our residential address. So sometimes if you want to fill all this info, it's going to want you to fill in regards to Bulgaria. So as you can see, I am able to even change the country. So in my case, I'm going to change it from Bulgaria to Nigeria. I just use the Bulgaria link to enter, right? So I'm going to change it to Nigeria so that whatever details I'm going to be dropping here is legitimate and is something I can verify. So even if you don't want to use your details, whichever details you're using here, try to see is something you can be able to verify in case you're asked to verify. Maybe you can use any kind of documents to verify, not fabricated documents, right? So please make sure you do that. So I'm going to use Nigeria, then I'm going to enter now my Nigerian details. As you can see, very simple. So keep watching as I quickly enter all of these things and continue. So now I have entered all the details. I'm going to click on next. So let's see. So take a moment to double check your address. So yes, this is the address I want to use. So I'll just click on confirm, and then it's going to go ahead. Let's see where it takes us to. So this brings us right here, right? Tell us about your business or organization. So what's your business called? What's your customer know you by? And what's it? So I'm just going to say my business is called Sleek Web. I just want to use this, right? So let's leave it at this. What's the primary currency of your business? So in this case, you can leave it as euros, right? You can leave it as euros. You can do USD. You can do USD. You can do pounds. Well, let me leave it as euros, right? This is actually going to help us link a bank from either GigPay, Grail, or Get Clever. Well, Get Clever only offers USD, so you might want to change yours to USD, but I already have so many USD PayPal, so I want to use euros so that I can actually link other euros account to it, and you can also collect USD with the PayPal, so it doesn't mean. So I'm going to leave it as this so that we can link different banks to it. So what do you sell, or what are your services? Remember we selected we sell services. So okay, we already selected this product or services. What are your monthly sales? If you don't know exactly, just enter the best one. So remember, whatever details you're going to enter here, make sure it's minimal, right? So let's see. I think this thing is having some glitch. Let me just wait, and then when everything sets, I'm going to direct you. Now don't forget, let's enter all of this info. Okay, so what do you sell, or what's your services, or what's your services offer? So I'm going to select something that has to do with services or digital products. So as you can see here, I like to use this computer peripherals. This is what I normally use, but let me see if there's other options. Okay, don't want to select any physical product stuff, right? So that you don't get to be asked so many information that you don't have. So we want to keep this as basic as possible. Okay, so there's so many options, but let me see. Right, this digital goods, media, ebooks, movies. This is a good one, so I'm going to select that. What's your monthly sales? So we just use this smallest one here since it's a new PayPal. Please, do you have a business website? If you have, you can actually put it here, but if you don't have, just select no. And then you can also add your social media links, but I don't want to add anyone, so I'm just going to leave it. So what's the business address? I'm going to use my residential address as the business address. So we've entered all the info. We good to go, right? So now just click on next, and let's see where it takes us to. So it says confirm the address. I confirm, yes, the address is correct, and then it's going to now take us to this section. Your business account is ready. Confirm your email address. Guys, this is exactly how you set up your PayPal business account. So as you can see, I literally just calm down to walk you through all the process. Not that I can't rush it, but there's no need to rush. So I just have to calm down and show you. So as you can see here, get a payment link. If we want to start creating payment links now, we can go ahead to create it, but we can actually go to our home page. So all you just need to do now is to confirm our email address, and our PayPal account is good to go. So that's it. Very simple. Very, very simple. Very simple to create. This is our PayPal business account, fully created. Now don't forget, there are still some verifications that needs to be done. And somebody might ask me, what are those verifications? Some of these verifications that needs to be done are our email address. So as you can see here, we need to confirm our email address, and I'm going to try to confirm it almost immediately. Let's see if I can even confirm that as we speak, because it's important, right? So I'm going to see if I can confirm the email address immediately. So after we confirm that email address, then we need to connect a bank, right? So that's when we link a bank, and then we can actually submit info to access your fund. So if we want to get more info, like we need to submit some of our info, like our IDs and the likes, right? So that is how you use this. That's how you create a PayPal business account. So tell me, was it helpful? In another video, I'm going to show you how to link a bank. So make sure you're stick around to the channel so that you get every piece of information that you need to do. So thank you for watching. I'm sure this one was helpful and you gained one or two on how to create a PayPal business account right from now on and upwards, right? So thank you for watching. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'll be there to answer. Thank you very much for watching.